Dear boomers, this is for the younger boomers, not necessarily in my cohort, but somebody who needs a job. Do you need a job? This is what you have to do. I have three examples of this technique worked every time. And the first time was in 1990. I had come out of nurse practitioner school and needed a job. And what I did was I decided I wanted to work at York Hospital in York, Pennsylvania. And I had to undergo several different interviewing processes. But before I even had the interviews, I would go to the hospital, stand across the street, and send energy through my feet to my heart, from the heavens down through my head to my heart. I would circulate that energy and send it to the hospital, to whomever I needed to contact about this job. And finally, the interviews were set up. And they had said, well, this one guy, Chuck Riley, he's going to be a hard one to penetrate, or hard nut to crack, because he had a serious side of him, and he was he was revered. He was called the pediatric guru. So I thought, okay. I went into the interview and I did the thing. I brought the breath down through the earth, through my feet to my heart, down from the heavens to my heart, and circulated the energy to him. Did this a number of times, and he was very receptive to it. He was a sensitive man. He was actually a Pisces, and I could see his reserves breaking down, and it was very interesting to see him become kind of mirthful and playful. And I kept doing it. Down, energy up through the earth to my heart, down from the heavens to my heart, circulated the energy and sent it out to him until I realized I didn't really have to do that anymore. The tasks, the magic had been done. So he and I knew I had the job. And it's almost like he danced me to the door. It was really unbelievable. I thought, oh my goodness, this stuff. And it wasn't that I was manipulating the situation. I needed the job. And I did something that was I had been working on something like this for a long time, working on these energies. So I did get a call and I got the job. And I worked there for a good 13, 14 years until my job was cut, because in the year 2000, there were certain things that were not really in play anymore. And so I could not work full time in pediatrics. I was trained in OBGYN, and they had not allowed for a full-time job in OBGYN because of the fiscal concerns and stuff. So I decided to apply for a bedside nursing, labor and delivery job in the hometown of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So I tried to contact the person who I needed to interview with, and I contacted her. I did not receive any reply. So what else is a girl to do? I went down to the hospital and I sent the energy like I did with York Hospital, up through the earth to my heart, down from the heavens to my heart, and then sent it out to the hospital. I had no idea where this person was located in that hospital, but suddenly I saw a woman walk across the street, and she took a turn, and I said, excuse me, are you blah blah, are you such and such? And she says, yes, I am. I said, do you have time to interview me for the job over at the Women Baby Hospital? She goes, oh, yes, I do. So I did the thing. Up through the earth to my heart, down from the heavens to my heart, circulated the energy, and sent it to her, and I got the job. Wow. Now, that was not an easy job because everybody was paranoid that I had been a nurse practitioner and now was going to be a just a nurse, which I think is wrong, wrong. But I sailed through it. It was fun and I loved it. Then I needed a job a year ago in January or so. So I needed to interview for that job. And once again, I could not find anybody to contact. And then I found the nurse recruiter on LinkedIn. And on there, they said they were having a job fair. Now, what is fascinating about that is that everybody else who interviewed for the job had to do it on Zoom. And I believe that it was better to interview for the job face to face so I could do this energy work. So I went to the job fair. The woman I needed to interview with was there, and she sat down with me, and she was very uptight. I did the energy work, down through the ground up to my heart, down from the heavens to my heart. I circulated the energy, and I sent it out to this woman. And then she relaxed. She was not so uptight, and we started to have very interesting discussions about nursing, about her recruitment efforts, and then she took me for a tour through the unit where I would be working and where I did work for a full year. That was unbelievable. You could just, when you work, the thing is, you don't have to do this stuff when you're just trying to get a job. Anybody that you meet and you send this energy through your body, through your heart, and you are creating a heart coherence, a loving heart, unconditional loving heart coherence to the person you're talking to, you have to remember to do it. And it is a practice that is full of gratitude and love and unconditional love and forgiveness, and it works. I have to say that I am doing it now for my YouTube channel, and I'm drawing to me the people who will help me, have been helping me, and will continue to help me. I love YouTube, and I know I need to know more and practice more and implement little changes here and there and change things. What already I feel more comfortable on YouTube. I feel more comfortable talking to whomever is watching this, and I feel a certain amount of comfort and joy as I do these videos. There's no doubt in my mind that this little energy fix can help you whatever it is that you want to do. Now, you might want to practice doing it at other times other than what you're trying to achieve or what you are trying to manifest. And also, when you do it, don't feel like you have to have that job, or I have to manipulate that Dr. Riley to give me the job. I was just loving the process and loving the moment and watching his energy change. What you do is that you just do it. You do it as a service to humanity, as a service to the universe, because the universe wants you to be who you are, to be a loving channel of the divine, because the divine is moving through you. The universe wants you to cooperate with the divine and wants you to be the very best you can be in this lifetime. There is no other way, and there probably are many other ways, but this way has served me well. It has gotten me 3 jobs, people, and other than that, it's a very relaxing thing to do, other than having any idea of achieving anything. You just do it. You do it and you breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. What I'd like you to do is to go to the next video, which will be one that I have done, and subscribe to this channel. I hope that all of you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye.